Chile's Constitutional Assembly voted to eliminate the country's Senate and replace it with a new Chamber of Areas. In addition, it also voted to approve presidential re-election, which of course raised a massive controversy in the South American country. Practically replacing the Senate with a Chamber of Areas is basically means the creation of a unicameral parliament that will severely debilitate Chile's legislative branch. Given the fact that this chamber, that this type of chamber of an unicameral parliament always have more limited powers than the Senate itself. This situation, of course, will make it easier for the executive branch to control the legislative branch, since members from the government's party will only need a single majority to rule the whole country and to make the legislative branch to do whatever that the executive branch wants. So this is a pretty concerning situation in what is currently the most stable democracy in South America. Naturally, we're talking about a pretty dangerous situation. This is a pretty dangerous situation since the Senate are always less likely to fall in radicalism and extremism, given the fact that the Senate has a pretty heterogenic condition. The regions that eventually pick a senator have a pretty heterogenic condition that makes those senators to avoid any type of radicalism and extremism, because they need to represent these particular regions. This is essentially the reason why in almost every single country around the world, when the legislative branch has a lot of radical members, they are most of the times members of the Congress instead of the Senate. In fact, another pretty dangerous precedent is that the vast majority of countries around the world, not only in Latin America but also in Europe, that don't have a Senate in the legislative branch are whether dictatorship or what is called hybrid democracies, such as, for example, Hungary, to give an example. Of course, Latin America has a pretty horrible precedent, and this is the one of former Venezuelan dictator Hugo Chavez. This is exactly what Hugo Chavez did once he changed the Venezuelan constitution, to eliminate the Venezuelan Senate and, of course, to approve presidential re-election. This particular element, a presidential re-election, is a pretty delicate topic on this region of the world, on this part of the world in Latin America, given the fact that this has always been the first step to create an authoritarian government or even a dictatorship. And this is exactly what happened in Venezuela. So this is extremely concerning in Chile, because we need to remember that the current president is the most radical president that Chile has since its return to democracy. So we're going to see what is going to happen in this country, but unfortunately, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Reporting from Medellin, Colombia, Luis Orozco, Newsweek.